Hi, welcome back to Poorly Explained. I feel the need for Jeed.
I thought it was
No,
Geed.
Jeed, Guido, Jeedo.
Mm,
It doesn't matter.
okay.
There's no tag team in this one, but there is an acronym, which is AIB. Oh, the Alien Investigation Bureau.
Oh, I heard AIP. That's
Yeah, Puro.
sure, whatever.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So sometime after Belial drops his universe-busting bomb, Riku is invited to Belial's secret underground base, where he is granted his Ultra equipment.
Wait, what, is being an Ultraman just the equivalent of putting on a Sentai suit now? Like literally?
Well, no, Riku is Belial's son,
Okay.
so he gets that
Oh, right. It's come back to me now. I'm like, because you mentioned Belial, and I'm like, fuck, who is Belial again? And I remember
he's
we
the
talked
big
about it
bad.
yesterday. So okay, yeah, no, he's already an Ultraman. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. So one of Riku's friends gains the power of pyrokinesis after being possessed by a little star and is targeted for it. Uh, Laiho joins the Geed team after not violently murdering him for being related to Belial.
Mm,
So there is a team that forms. They don't have an acronym or anything. They're just a group of people together.
okay.
And Laiho's got the most floppy sword you've ever seen. It's so good. Yeah? We'll be back in a second. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, yeah, Laiho's got a floppy sword. Very good in a fight. Usually, if it's a one-on-one, she wins, and she only one-on-ones like the main villain. So, yeah, no, that's pretty cool and all that. Anyway, so Zero shows up and possesses a businessman who met Truck Kun. Jeet acquires a new form from the fusion of Seven and Leo. Zero is rightfully concerned. Ultraman King apparently became one with the universe to thwart Belial's plan of the universe busting bomb. I have in my notes that Belial's now a renowned author, but he is unfortunately not. The author guy's just working for him.
Mm,
But I like my headcanon better where Belial is just the author. And he's writing books about Zero being the bad guy.
okay.
An alien on the run from quote unquote insurance salespeople tries to lure her King away from the city to reduce damage. Riku's reunited with Moa, his childhood friend, also like adoptive older sister. And she happens to be selling this quote unquote insurance. See, she's working for the AIB.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. They deport aliens.
Cool.
Yeah, this is kind of what they do. Everyone wants to get their hands on a healing Furby. Using the power of Hikari and Cosmos, Jeed makes the monster of the week go away. Riku and Zero's host Leto swap places for a day to prove who's got it worse. Jeed gets equipped with the claw shot. It's kind of lame, actually. In this world where everybody gets a big toy, he gets the lamest.
I don't know, man. Those spinners were pretty stupid.
I mean, yes, but like, what I mean is the Ultramans who get their toy, not the human portion of the Ultraman.
Oh.
Like as Jeed, he gets this claw that he swings around like a sword,
Uh huh.
and it fires beams, and it's just like, what are you doing?
I mean, when Ultraman had a bucket.
That was one time. And that wasn't a toy. That was a tool.
Uh-huh.
This is a toy. The gang attends Belial's book talk, and which happens to be a ruse to force Zero into sacrificing himself. Because he summons a monster. He's like, now Zero, you're gonna walk out there and you're gonna get shot in the face. Otherwise, all these people are gonna die. And he's just like, yeah, okay. Zero's death is greatly exaggerated when he returns to the next fight. Hikari gives Zero some new gen capsules so he can use the powers of Ginga, Victory, X, and Orb.
Okay.
Because, he needs to get in on the fusion business, too.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, he gets a new form called Zero Beyond. And it's equally as lame. That's like half of his other forms. The gang has to protect Leto's daughter when she comes down with a case of Little Star. Liha also had a case of Little Star 6 years ago, resulting in the loss of her family. Jeed, Zero, Moa, and a telepathic alien help a monster fall in love. Riku and Moa discover each other's secret job and pretend like they don't know. The AIB locates Belial's location in another dimension and sends Zero to confront him. Meanwhile, Riku gets all his capsules stolen while Belial's author gaslights him. He's like, you see all this destruction? That's your fault. If you didn't become G to stop these monsters, this wouldn't have happened. It's like, okay. I mean, you're the one summoning the monsters. Although in his defense, Jeed is very destructive. He's slapping bolts of energy out of the sky into buildings and whatnot. Not a protective Ultraman. After absorbing all of Riku's Ultra Capsules, Belial's author goes on a rampage. Riku, having no way to transform, plays Tekken instead, and then acquires the Ultra Dad capsule. And when combined with Zero's capsule, he recollects the other capsules. Zero steals the Belial verse, and Belial's pretty salty about that. See, there's only one way into the Belial verse and whatnot, so Zero just zips it up.
What is the Belial verse?
The Belial's alternate universe, filled with tentacles.
Okay, I don't remember that.
No, this is new. After dropping his universe-busting bomb, he just sort of fucked off for a little bit, and made the universe filled with tentacles, and it's a bad time. The gang has to recap the plot because Riku broke his supercomputer while playing indoor baseball. There's a supercomputer in his base.
Okay. Why did baseball have anything to do with breaking it?
Because they were hitting the ball back and forth, and the ball bounced off the wall into the supercomputer, giving it amnesia. Except at the end of the episode, it reveals that it didn't have amnesia and it was just fucking with him. Mostly it was just fucking with me, having to make me watch a recap episode. One of Moa's coworkers goes on a secret mission, allowing his replacement to continue stereotypes of his alien species. Moa gets sucked into a black hole. See, her coworker is an alien shadow, and Zero is got some stereotypes on him. They're like, yeah, I know those guys are always just trying to invade. They don't try to do anything else. It's invasion time all the time. And he sort of cast out on the coworker, but the coworker seems to be cool with it. But the replacement, no, that's what he's doing. Summons a space-time monster. Anyway, the replacement tries to conquer Earth again, but gets put into a bubble and explodes. Aliens raid the AIB for little stars, but then Belial shows up and finishes that. Belial and Jeed mud wrestle for a bit before Belial puts Jeed in his storage pouch and leaves for the moon. You see, when they were mud wrestling, I thought what they were going to do is they were going to... Because the mud, builds up on them, I thought they were going to do this thing like, oh, we don't know which one's Belial and which one's Jeed because they both look the same, and how will we ever know? And no, it just... Belial picks up Jeed and leaves. And there's nothing. Elia uses the power of Ultraman King to save Jeed, who then uses King's power to explode Belial. Everybody wants to hunt down Belial's author, including another author who wants to write the world's greatest book. You see, she's going to do like a biography on him. And apparently that's going to set the world on fire. The pair of authors try to commandeer the Jeed base and the AI residing there. Jeed fights a bird every day of the week. Everyone is promised new refrigerators if they help pick up the bird chunks and chill them so they can't reconstitute.
Okay.
See, they try incinerating the bird chunks, but then they turn it into vapor, and then it reconstitutes. Comes back the next day. And everybody's just, like, this is our life now. Why can't Jeed take care of this guy? Riku's alien friend runs away from home while a fish goes around giving out the tingles. The authors stage a hostage situation to obtain the Empera and Dark Lugo capsules from the AIB. Lady author is front stabbed. See, she's like, yeah, and now that you have these capsules, you can take over the world, and I'll be there to write the book about it.
Oh.
And then the main author guy's like, no. And stabs her. Riku goes off alone to fight the author. The AIB find him using the lady author's honeymoon notes. The battle ends anticlimactically, but Lady Author returns and reveals herself to be Belial. Belial drinks the author's green and flies off to space to become Belial Atrocious using the Empera and Dark Lugial capsules.
Drank what?
The author's green. he stuck his hand in there, pulled out some green, and then drank it.
Put his hand into what?
Into the author.
Okay.
You see, the author's an alien who has the ability to, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically convert light to dark, dark to light, just kind of reverse things.
Okay.
And that's what this, he eats, or he drinks the organs from the author, giving Belial the ability to do that.
Okay.
And because Ultraman King became one with the universe, there's a whole bunch of Ultraman King particles flying around. So now Belial is eating all the Ultraman King particles, so he can become super strong. It's really dumb. The gang plans to weaken Belial by gassing him and then seal him in an alternate dimension. The plan falls apart immediately. After Jeed and Zero are defeated, Ultra Dad arrives to fold like a cheap suit. I say that, but he did spend 20 hours in a barrier. He spent 20 hours hugging Belial. He didn't do anything else. But he showed up and did that. Okay. Once Jeed recovers, he activates his cheat mode, allowing him to use all five of his transformations at once. Jeed punts Belial into the alternate universe, metaphorically removes the Ray blood, and then literally blows Belial up. You probably don't remember, but But Belial was possessed by Ray Blood.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I know that happened in the movie.
I mean, I don't even remember who Ray Blood is.
He's the big alien who has the ability to control other monsters. Basically, all the monster trainers from Mega Monster Battle, they're all descendants of him. So that's why they can control monsters.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. He's dead now. He probably won't come. He's probably coming back.
Are we sure that the characters from Dynazenon aren't also Ray Bloods?
They could be. I mean, Ultraman is a multi-dimensional thing now.
Yeah, because, like, talking about controlling monsters, that was a huge thing in Dynazenon, so...
Yeah, theoretically they could be. I don't know. If you want to headcanon that, you can. That's cool. I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay.
But you know who would stop you? Probably an alien from the movie Connect the Wishes, which is, the movie for Jeed.
Okay.
It's an AI. It wants to find a copy of Red Steel. The only thing that can stop it is its conquest of the multiverse.
A copy of what? Red Steel for the Wii?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's the only thing that can stop it.
Why?
Because it's the counterpart of the Giga Battleizer.
A Wii game.
Yes, it transforms into the Giga Finalizer. Anyway, Jugs shows up and does Jugs things.
Okay.
I just wanted to point out Jugs is here.
That is odd.
Riku learns about the power of friendship for like the 5th time, and he's able to awaken the Red Steel into the Giga Finalizer, and then he defeats the AI. Let me tell you, so I saw this movie many moons ago, back when I think my only point of reference for Ultraman was Orb and the Ginga and X movies. And this movie must have been a fever dream to me. Because so much shit happens, and they don't explain anything. Like, the Zero Task Force shows up, but they don't do anything, they're just stuck in space.
Okay.
So they're just standing there like, should we help? Well, we can't really do anything. Fire beams. It's like, who the fuck are these characters? What are they doing? These aren't Ultramans. And then, they go to a bar, an alien bar, and it just ends with everybody fighting each other. Because Riku wanted some milk.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of aliens in this bar, and that was the one scene that I remembered. And I'm like, when does this scene show up? Is this an Orb? Was this in Rube? No, it was the movie. Anyway, that was Jeed. I didn't really like Jeed all that much, if we're being real.
Okay.
He had some pretty lame forms. His super form, which the picture's probably gone up by now, the Mega Monster Masters. I don't remember what it was. I hate it. It's blue and gold, and it looks like he's got like a mullet pompadour going on. And he's got this tiny little like wand staff. Scepter. There we go. He has a scepter. And like that's his like go-to form after he gets it, and it's just And I swear every time he started the fight with his base form, I'm just like, what are you doing? Why are you you know you can't beat this guy in your base form.
Look, if Goku can do it, like,
no, Jeed can't do it.
It's being a Goku. You start with your base form because you don't know.
No, he does know. These are like certain things are things he's fought. as his base form.
Yeah, but he's improved since then.
He hasn't.
Mm.
He really hasn't. He kind of stays static the whole time.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, like, he learns about friendship like 4 times, and that only happens. He only gets a buff on his 5th time learning it. That being said, his 7 and Leo fusion is probably the coolest one. He gets exhaust vents on him, and he punches.
Okay.
I mean, I know punching isn't like a big deal to Ultraman because all of them punch, but like, I don't know. I think it looks cool. Anyway, I just wanted to end on a positive note because Lord knows there probably won't be too many positive notes in Rube.
Mm-hmm. It's called Rube.
Well, R/B.
What a Rube.
And don't worry, they'll add a G in there and we'll get a Groob.
Well, wouldn't that just be RGB?
No, it's Groob. They put the G first.